Hi guys, it's Hani here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I teamed up with my friends from TABIEATS in a Halloween collaboration.
Hey guys, this is Shinichi.
I'm Satoshi.
And thanks Haniela for collaborating with us once again. Today over on our channel we're making this bloody red velvet cake that you guys are going to die for. Now just a little warning for those with a queasy heart, it does get a little spooky towards the end of the video. So you've been warned. Anyway, we look forward to see you guys very soon. Back to you, Haniela.
Thanks guys, I can't wait to check out your bloody red velvet cake. And for this collaboration I also made a cake. I don't really make a whole lot of cakes with a surprise inside, so I wanted to give this technique a go and I made a monster eye cake. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get started. To make the eye I'm using half of the recipe of my velvet pound cake, and I'm going to divide it into 3 portions. One portion we're gonna color with electric green food coloring, and then the other portion we're gonna color with black. To the uncolored portion I'm adding sprinkles, or some of you call these jimmies. These are small cylindrical sprinkles. What do you guys call them? I read online that they are named by a guy who was operating the machine making these, so I don't know if that's true or not, but I hear both names, sprinkles and jimmies. I wonder what do you guys call them. And now we're gonna bake this in the oven. So I'm using my small baking sheet. I'm going to line it with a parchment paper. Now spread the uncolored batter that we just added the sprinkles in, or jimmies, and then we're also going to add remaining batters as well, so you can bake this all at once. And now we're ready to bake this off in the preheated oven. Once baked, you're gonna invert it onto a work surface lined with wax paper. Peel off the parchment and then flip it again. And now you can peel off the top wax paper. I actually like that it removes the top layer of the cake, revealing really nice color underneath. To make the eye, I'm going to use 3 round cutters. Here I'm cutting out the white portion. This would be the sclera of the eye, really irritated sclera with all those veins. And now we are using a smaller round cutter, cutting out green iris. You also have to cut out round from the white portion, and we're gonna sandwich all of the rounds together. So here you can cut out the remaining ones, and now for the smallest job, to make the pupil, we have to cut out black rounds. Once you are done with making the eyes, we have to freeze these for several hours or overnight. Make sure you cover it with plastic wrap. Now we are ready to make the cake. So I made another batch of half of the recipe of my velvet pound cake, and I'm adding some electric purple food coloring to it. I'm gonna be using my LOAF pan to make this cake. Spray the pan with non-stick spray and line it with parchment paper. Now take your frozen ice and stack them together. You want them to be able to fit into your cake pan. Now this step is optional, you don't have to add any batter on the bottom, but I wanted to have little color on the top, so I added some purple batter, and then we can stick the eye log inside and then cover it with remaining batter. Once baked, let it cool and then release it from the pan. If it's sticking in sections, use a knife or a spatula to get it out. And now, as you see there, it's a little domed on the top, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm only going to trim the sides a little bit so it's easier to frost these. And as you see there, it was baking for quite a bit, so it got a little browner than I like, so that's why I trimmed it as well. So now I'm using my Swiss buttercream. You can also use cream cheese if you'd like. This is just the crumb coat that I'm doing, and then I'm going to add icing that I colored with some orange food coloring. Now take some white buttercream and pipe 2 dots next to each other. They can be different sizes, smaller, bigger, and so on. These will be eyes, and we're gonna finish them with adding a black pearl in the center. So you don't have a monster eye just on the inside, you also have many of them on the outside. Clean up the edges using a damp paper towel or a kitchen towel. And now it's time to cut the cake and see what's inside. Woohoo! I did it! So there you have it, a monster eye cake. I really had fun making this cake, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And don't forget to check out TABIEATS and their bloody red velvet cake. Delicious bloody red velvet cake. I'm going to include a link to the channel and to the recipe for this cake down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.